Daddy's little girl. My dad used to take me for ice cream all the time, just the two of us. It was our ritual. I always ordered the same thing. 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream completely smothered in sprinkles, please. Then we sit at the table each time to enjoy our ice cream and just laugh. We didn't laugh at anything in particular. We laughed because I loved being with my dad, because he loved being with me, because he was my daddy, and I was his little girl. Then in 2005, my dad remarried. And shortly after their honeymoon, I got the news. My stepmother was pregnant, and it was a girl. The news hit me like a bucket of ice-cold water. Part of me wanted to be happy for our addition to the family, but the other part of me realized exactly what this addition meant. Months passed, and my animosity grew along with my stepmom's belly. I tried to hide my anger. I didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't understand myself. How could I hate my own flesh and blood? She was my sister. She was family. What would my dad think of me if he knew how hateful I felt? I never forgot the day she was born, March 17, 2006. When I first saw her, it was worse than I feared. She was adorable. It wasn't enough for her to be prettier than me. She also had a better name than mine, Morgan. Her name meant magnanimous. It was noble, worthy, caring, benevolent, everything that my name, Cheryl, wasn't. And to make matters worse, she made these cute little spit bubbles with her mouth. When my dad saw her in action, he uttered one word, Bubbles. And that was it. It was her nickname. If I were given a nickname at that very moment, it would have been Envious. And I would have been fine with that. Anything was better than the nickname my father gave me when I was a baby, Chico. How could I have gotten a nickname like Chico? Chico was not the name that you would call an obnoxious little brat. No, Chico was the name that you would call an obnoxious little brat. Chico was not the name of a cute, innocent little baby you adored. But Bubbles was. And Bubbles was perfect. My dad looked at her with a sparkle in his eye. A sparkle he never had when he looked at me, even back at the ice cream parlor. I couldn't compete with her, and I no longer tried. I gave up on being his little girl and became his daughter. From then on, everything was just different. The talks between my father and I were awkward. Our relationship became so bad that I only wanted to talk to him when necessary. Of course, he tried to mend things by taking me back to the ice cream parlor, just him and me, but it was never the same. I am now Cheryl, the middle child, and she will always be Bubbles, his little girl.